What's up, y'all?
This video was originally supposed to be about my first time using social media apps like TikTok and Instagram. I thought it would make some good content because I'm an old man.
Get out of my office!
And I never used social media, and I've never used these apps before. So I grab my phone and I install TikTok on there. And I make an account just using the email that I use all the time on my phone. I browse it up for a little bit. After about 10 of them or so, I start to notice a pattern. Multiple women shaking their goods,
Showcase your bets!
or blissfully telling me how much they want a guy who for some reason looks exactly like I do, a dadgut and a beard. By now I'm already getting a couple of red flags. I close the app and I hop onto my computer to turn on YouTube while I clean the house. I'm browsing my YouTube for a video to watch and I start to notice all these channels that I've never seen before on my recommended feed, and I've never searched for channels like this either. What's weird was the subject of the channels. They were all about like modern dating, and they give advice on either how to stay away from these women or how to become the alpha and get all of them.
I'm gonna put a baby in you!
I'm super amazed at the effect it had on my YouTube channel right away. Within 30 minutes. This was enough to get me thinking, is all TikTok like this? How different would it be if I signed up with a different email or something? I instantly thought of my super old email I've had since 2002. I never use it for anything. I used it for a couple video games back in the day, but that's it. So I set up an experiment. Using that old email from 2002 that I had never linked to a phone, I've never linked to a computer, at least not one in the last decade. So I thought this email will be perfect. It's untainted with all of my location data and stuff from my phone. So I go into TikTok and I carefully build an account with that email, but this time I don't hit the continue with Google or log in with Google button because this is a Yahoo email account. So I just log in the normal way. And honestly, I was amazed at the different content I got with that old email address. The app treated me like I was a completely different person. So to set up my experiment for display here, I put the old Yahoo email account that's never been linked to my phone on the left-hand side, and I put the Google account that I use all the time on the right-hand side. Then I show me swiping through both accounts for just 3 minutes. That's enough time to prove my point. During that time, I'll have a counter that counts the amount of suggestive content thrown at me for each account as I swipe through. Okay, so here we go. Let's start it up. So right off the bat, both accounts start showing pretty different stuff. You'll notice the Yahoo account has a pretty random selection of TikToks to show. The topics are all over the place. Okay, as I said before, the right-hand side one, the Google email account, probably knows the most about me. It likely knows about any ex-girlfriends that I have numbers of still, or it knows about where I've been. So I guess that's why it shows me all the big tits and ass, because it knows what I like.
Let me wipe your seat out for you.
But I don't like it shoved in my face like this. This is just friggin' weird. It's trying to push an agenda.
I can feel it. I can feel it like it's right in my neck!
As you can see, within the first minute and a half of running this experiment, we've already ran into 6 or 7 TikToks in a row that, to me, feel like my ex-girlfriend's attempt at trying to make me jealous.
Woo! She got the drop on old Reggie. Caught those full in the face. Those were guns, Reggie be dead.
All while the Yahoo window has a badass TikTok of a dog doing a backflip off of a barn, and an Amazon package stealer failing to steal a package, and the neighbor catching them. Now that's the shit I want to see. I researched for a while to try to figure out what kind of personal data TikTok uses to make its decisions on what to show you, and every time I found answers, they were different. So nothing is really the truth as far as I can find. I'm thinking it's probably similar to YouTube's where they keep it secret for a lot of different reasons. Another thing I think that's important to bring up here too while the experiment's running is the fact that I used a Yahoo email for one of the accounts and a Google one for the other one. I feel like the Yahoo email just didn't send TikTok very much information because it is sending the most random TikToks to that Yahoo account. But I would say it's sending quite targeted TikToks to that Google account, considering they're mostly scantily clad women trying to entice me to subscribe or whatever. To be honest, I'm so new to TikTok, I don't even know what they want me to do. But it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out it's gonna cost you money. Oh, and just so everybody knows, I do understand that I am swiping through one side faster than the other once in a while. I make up for that at the end when I run the equations of the actual percentages that each side does for these targeted TikToks. So I clear that up in a few minutes. I just don't want to put too much information on the screen right now so it doesn't get too cluttered up. But we're just about done letting this experiment run. I don't think it needs to prove its point very much more. That was almost the 3-minute mark exactly. So in the 3 minutes, the Yahoo side came out with 0 of the targeted suggestive TikToks, and I scrolled through 15 total, so 0%. The Google email, however, had 18 of the targeted ones out of 32 scrolled. That's over half. That's 56% of them were those targeted pay attention to me girl TikToks. Goddamn! Or as I like to call them, tit talks. Now, the point of this whole experiment we just ran was to test to see if changing the email account you log into TikTok with has an effect on what you're shown. And the answer is a resounding yes.
Yes. Oh, yes.
But we also, at the same time, tested how logging into TikTok and YouTube with the same email account will share the data between those two platforms instantly. This proves to me that it's more account-based than device-based, based on the fact that it's sharing it between my computer and my phone and everything. Now, I think the part that most people don't really put together is that TikTok and YouTube are literally talking in real time. When you use TikTok, for example, it logs everything you do, everything you see, the time you watch every video, and then as soon as you log on to YouTube from TikTok, TikTok will tell YouTube everything you looked at, liked, followed, etc. And it will use that data to lump you into a group of similar people and show you videos on YouTube that those similar people looked up or watched. And this is the echo chamber. This is where it all begins. This proves to me through this experiment that most guys that look at these girls on TikTok come to YouTube and search for things like why women are toxic, or why I can't date, or how do I become high value.
I'm high value.
Or any other number of things like that. Please don't pay attention to any of this trash. Just be yourself. I really just want to warn the guys out there to be careful and just remember, every time you open a screen, you're being manipulated. Also, remember, more than half the girls, probably most of them, you're seeing in these TikToks are likely adult film stars or OnlyFans models that will never date a user. Think of it as nothing more than a Victoria's Secret fashion show on TV. Just the way you will never date those models, you will never date these ones either. And trust me, you do not want to anyway. These are the kind of girls that'll throw your stuff on the lawn just for something to do.
Get out, Hootie said! I'm sick of you! Hootie! Hootie, don't go! Just because you brought her a brand.
If you know any younger kids, maybe some teenagers out there that are struggling with this, just help them understand that this isn't real. None of it is real. The women aren't real. The money isn't real. Just show them that fake studio in LA that has that cutout of a fake airplane in there where influencers can go in and take pictures and send them onto TikTok and Instagram and crap while they just sit in a studio that looks like an airplane. Just search for it on Google, you'll find it. There's plenty of crap like this. There's whole businesses built around helping influencers fake wealth. You cannot take it any more seriously than a circus. So get out there, go camping, go fishing or something. You can meet girls at the lake way easier than you can on TikTok, trust me. Alright, I'm bouncing. Peace.